Welcome to the new Q2 Puqpress setup video. To set up your Puqpress, you need a hex tool, your Puqpress, and a hot handle from your coffee machine. So to begin with, grab a hot handle and make sure it's the thickest out of all your handles. Remove the grind tray and the lid. Place in a safe location. Flip the Puqpress over. Now we're going to take our hex tool and we're going to loosen off the box on the lower clamp, like so. What you will notice is your clamp will be loose. You'll be able to move your new adjustment wheel, move the clamp up and down. Now we're going to set our lower clamp. Place all your handles that you use off your machine near each other, grabbing the hottest handle. What we're going to do is we're going to place the screw handle into the Puqpress and lower the clamp to determine which one is the thickest by the amount of resistance we feel on the clamps. In this case, this is the handle we're going to use. Once we've decided which handle we're going to set our Puqpress up with, we want a little bit of resistance on the handle, but we don't want too much friction, because during service we want to place our handles in there smoothly and we don't want it to grab on the clamps. So we're going to wind it down until we get a little bit of the grab, but it can come in and out freely. We're not going to fully tighten our bolts at this stage, because when we flip it over to test it, what you'll notice is that the clamp actually gets tighter. So using your fingers to push down slightly will give you an indication of how much movement that will be affected when you tighten it up. So we're going to flip it over, test all of our handles. Once we're happy with the setting, we're going to fully lock off these bolts. Dose 1.5 times your usual dose and set your coffee handle aside. Now we're going to plug in our Puqpress, turn it on. When you turn your Puqpress on, you'll see the dials on the side. The lowest button for cleaning, and then you've got your pressure adjustment up or down, showing you the reading for the amount of pressure in kilos that you're using to tamp your coffee with. The next thing you'll need to do with your Puqpress to set it up and bed the motor in is we're going to put the pressure up to 30, or the maximum setting. We'll get our coffee handle placed into the Puqpress, and we're going to continually tamp it for about 30 times. And this will bed in the brushes, which will give you the best performance. Things to look out for. One was obviously the grind build-up. Second is just to ensure that you've got a proper setup with your lower clamp. You don't want any movement in the handle as the tamp head's coming down. It's going to show you what it looks like when it's working the wrong way. Here's an example of an incorrect setup. What you will notice is the handle moves around quite dramatically. This is not ideal. During service, you'll notice that you get a few coffee grinds building up on the surface of the tamp head. And just like your regular tamp, you'll need to wipe it periodically. But with your new nano-coated head, you won't have to do it as often. Now we're going to drop down our tamp head. You'll need a brush to brush around the sides of your tamp head, and even the surface of the tamp, or even your cloth that you use to wipe your grinds in your filter basket as you're preparing your coffee. Wipe off the head and return it up into its working position. Thanks for watching our setup video. You should have everything you need to prepare your Puqpress for service. Now you get to enjoy some awesome brews.